Jerry. Don't worry, it's only an hour long, and most days it doesn't suck.
All right, here we go. Coming up on 5:02 Wednesday. Good morning to you. We've got Punky Brewster, the Eddie Schizzeri, with us. Nice to see him. And across from me, I usually say, good morning, how are you, Al Aaron Dukes. Today, I'm not going to say that because I'm not doing good. I think I broke my hand today by pounding on the steering wheel about 6 times from these godforsaken potholes all over New York City, which I can't take anymore.
So when
Al, how are you?
Good morning, Jerry. So when you hit them, you punch. I would always be afraid. I'm a person who likes to punch inanimate objects when I get angry. I definitely used to do that more. But I'd be afraid of punching my steering wheel. The airbag will deploy and punch me right in the face.
that would be
boom,
tremendous. Well, that's not. I didn't punch it as much as I made a closed fist and pounded down on the steering wheel.
That can't be good for your steering wheel, Jerry.
No, it can't be. But just, I can't. It's enough. And I've even gotten to the point where I drive around where I know where they are, and you still hit other ones.
You got to know where the potholes are, Jerry.
God almighty, it's just too much.
Yeah. I know when to get over on, like, the parkway.
Yes.
Like, I know it's always weird, potholes, and this goes for everywhere, and I don't understand the concept. Why are the potholes mostly always on the lines where you change lanes?
Don't know the answer to that.
Every time I go to change lanes,
it's amazing the tires don't blow out. It really more than they do, because I know it does happen. But I would think every time, some of these potholes are like 4 or 5 inches deep. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, listen, those are strong tires. If you're hitting them with your tires, you got to get those again.
Well, I did withstand the steel rod in the tire well, so. But
you got to appreciate that from your tire company.
I suppose. Anyway, how are you?
I'm doing well, Jerry.
Nice.
I see Aaron Judge. By the way, he almost had 3 home runs yesterday.
You could make the case if it was in another. I think I saw in 29 of the other 30 ballparks it would have been a home run.
So that was his first at bat of the night.
Right, you got the double.
He drills, and by the way, it was the hardest one he hit. That was the one that looked like 100% was a home run off the bat, and it hits the top of the. I guess they raised
new wall.
Yeah, they raised the left field wall in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Because too many balls were flying out.
Oh,
by the way, can we stop this crap about the ball and the lack of home runs? Dude in Houston in Boston hit 5 of them. I mean, not one dude. I'm saying they hit 5 of them in 1 inning. Sorry,
the Astros hit 5 against Nathan Eovaldi.
I mean, it's enough. There are plenty of home runs being hit. I think we're good. Maybe the atmosphere had something to do with it early on.
I wonder if Eovaldi was like, can someone come get me? I've just given up 5 home runs in 1 inning.
They said he had never given up 5 home runs in 1 game.
Is that right?
And he gave up 5 in 1 inning.
He had a rough inning there. And,
I would say
that game was in Houston?
I thought it was in Boston.
Maybe it was in Boston.
I thought it was in Boston. But yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that was, I guess I saw the Elias people, Jerry. I stopped by their office.
Elias people.
I stopped by their office on my ride in this morning to double check with them. It was the 3rd time a pitcher's given up 5 home runs in an inning.
Did it say when the last time was?
Probably did. I didn't really dig into that one, Jerry.
You're too funny.
Didn't dig in. I know one of them
that game was at Fenway.
I know one of them was modern, like not that many years ago.
This is some line for Eovaldi. An inning and 2/3, 6 earned runs on 8 hits, 5 of them home runs. That's a tough night.
Yeah, it gave up the long ball, Jerry.
They scored 9 runs in the 2nd inning. This looks like a Little League box score.
Yeah, listen, things happen out there.
Pretty wild.
And they've got a tall wall.
Yeah, they call it the Monster.
Is it so much shorter? Like as far as the length of the amount of feet that left field is there?
It is shorter, but it's not like it's not 290 feet, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, like what's the difference between the Green Monster, the length, the distance to hit a home run, versus Baltimore yesterday?
Let's see. So the Green Monster the wall is 37 feet high.
That is cool.
And the wall it starts 310 feet from home plate. My guess is that's down the left field line.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm sure it jets out a little. Yeah, I'm looking at the dimensions here. It jets out a little bit. So, I mean, it's definitely shorter than some, but it's not crazy short.
Yeah, like the first at-bat Judge had last night, I thought for sure was a home run. Then his next 2, which were home runs, were like, one was the dead center. I'll give him that one. The other one was one of those opposite field. Doesn't look like he gets all of it. Actually, neither one of them. He looked like he got out all of it, and they both went out. I don't know what's going on there, Jerry.
Was
in
it
baseball?
Eddie? I'd ask you, but I can't imagine.
I know, Jerry. If it's a sports question, ask me.
Sure. What was it in left field at the Polo Grounds?
The Polo Grounds
Wasn't that really? It was the horseshoe field, right, Eddie?
Yes.
And that was where Bobby Thompson hit the home run down the left field line.
Correct.
Wasn't that like 270 feet or something?
Yeah, some crazy thing.
Like that's really short. We make fun of
home run.
We make fun of right field at Yankee Stadium being the short porch.
And we're calling that the shot heard around the world, and it barely was the whole.
Yes.
It was a 200-foot home run.
But you know about that stadium, though. I think center field was 500 and something feet.
Well, you can't hit it there, then, Jerry.
But it was
279.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to play
short.
I wouldn't want to play center field at the Polo Grounds. You got a lot of
running around. Well, you know who did?
Willie Mays.
Yeah.
Center 483.
I thought it was 500. All right, 483. Yeah. Crazy dimension. Like
right field,
nuts.
258.
Yeah. Well, because of the horseshoe, right.
No wonder they had knocked that place down.
And went to San Francisco.
Yeah, they were like, we got to get out of here.
They must have been like, when they went there, I don't know if they went immediately to Candlestick Park. I'm not sure. But when they went to California and they played in a more oval stadium, what the hell is this?
What is this crap
Yes.
we're playing in?
Pretty, yeah.
So the Yankees, Jerry, they won again. They'll beat the Orioles 5-4.
I told you they were going to win again. That was easy money yesterday.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
I said yesterday the Yankees will win again tonight.
Oh, you said that.
They're playing the Orioles. They stink. The Yankees are now 27-9.
And they play the Orioles again tonight. What is it, 15-game series?
4. Yeah, it's one of these 4-game series. Yeah.
They play
But
them tonight and tomorrow?
here's the good news. They've seen him a few times already, which means we're not going to see much of Baltimore the rest of the way.
Well, we may need to see Baltimore again near the end of the season.
If they need wins.
If they need some wins, Jerry.
Yeah, I suppose. But these games are like, it's almost a joke watching them. And I know they got guys on and they scored a run in the ninth inning.
They came close.
Guess what they didn't do? Win.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I feel like Aroldis Chapman pitches every night now.
That is the idea of a closer, yes.
Every night? The guy doesn't need any rest?
Well, when you're losing, you don't pitch.
Oh, right.
Now,
I
remember back in the day, Mariano one time pitched closed 4 games in a row, 5 games in a row. And I remember Joe Torre gave him like the next game off, like he was unavailable. And I remember people calling Beningo screaming, he pitches 1 inning a night. Where was he?
Let's go. Get him out here.
A lot of dry humping, though. You got to remember.
What does that mean when you rest?
The up down.
Oh, okay, the up down.
That's
dry
what Mickey Callaway called it, the dry humps.
Yes.
Yeah. How about that?
That means the pitcher gets up and goes down?
Right. Up, downs.
Up, down. So he doesn't actually get to perform. That's
in
the
certain cases, that can happen. And I'm not saying what I'm talking about happened, but it's still a lot of up and down. And so there are days when even if they don't get in the game, they might have gotten up and gotten some work in, hoping to get in, and then you don't take the lead, you don't put them in. Then they take the lead. Now you get up again.
Now the guy's exhausted. His arm's hanging off.
Yes, because he might have thrown the ball 30 times.
Yeah.